Hi everyone, good morning. So today we are going to discuss about one of the very interesting topic in accounts payable, BPM approval workflow. So the topic is how to define supervisory hierarchy approval for the AP invoice approvals. So here, as per the supervisory nothing but like where it is a linkage with the user, I mean to say employee line managers. So it will go in that fashion. So here you can see this flow chart will give the more understanding about that level. So here FIS 11 student is the creator or submitter. For him, he is the Christina Ryan is the line manager. For Christina Ryan is the line manager Ankita Kande. And similarly, as we are talking about supervisor hierarchy, right? So Ankita here, her line manager is William Taylor. So this is how we can see the supervisor hierarchy in the application when we create a employees. So now as part of our requirement should come now. So this is our requirement saying that invoice header amount is same or more than 5,000 and invoice header amount less than 10,000 if business unit is ES1 business unit. I'm taking as a sample purpose here as a business unit, but in the real time you can take as per your client name, so which business unit they are having in the place. So this is the condition, and then condition you can see list builder should be as part of supervisory hierarchy. So how many levels you want to enable this approvals? Here I'm keeping as a 4 level because that invoice has to be approved by 4 level of supervisory peoples. So that is the reason I'm giving as a 4 here. In your case, you can give 1 or 2 or 3. What are the levels you want to keep the or enable the supervisory hierarchy? Okay, so let's get into application to see this all the hierarchy level, and then we'll do the test case for that. So let's log into application. So already I'm in a user page under the security console area. So now you can see here, this is the username Christina Ryan. For her, Ankit is the line manager. Here I can notice it. This is the line manager. So similarly, Ankit Pandey. Yeah, Ankit. You can see here Ankit. Ankit supervisory or line manager is that William Taylor. Yeah, William Taylor. So now when we submit, when the invoice is going to be submitting by FAS 11 student, that will be flow into the respective routing people. Okay. So let's get into now a BPM work list to see that how to define the rules. So in order to define the rules, there is two ways we can go navigate it. One is that click on bell icon, click on show all, click on work list. So this is the page where we are launching into the BPM workplace. Expanded. Yeah, this is the screen which will talk about generally BPM work list. So once you launch this page, go and click on drop down, click on administration. So here you can see there are four tabs are there. In that, two tabs are most important. One is that approval groups and task configurations. If we want to enable approval groups for the AP invoice approvals, then we can go and click on approval groups and create a group based on your requirement. But now we are talking about that task configuration, which is supervisory RLK. So just click on task configuration and search with the fin AP approvals. Yeah, click on a pin AP invoice approvals. It will take it some time to log into the next page. Yeah. So once you launch to this page or land this page, you can see there are multiple tabs are available here: general, assignee, and then data, deadlines, notification, access, and configuration. In that, where exactly we are going to create uh, rules, that will be under assignee tab. So in order to edit or modify or create new rules, first we need to click on pencil icon here as edit task. Now we have the access to enabling the things. Just click on assignee tab. Now we notice it here. This is the middleware where it is holding the this workflow process. Just move right. See, this all the bugs, like all the stages got disabled now. There is one thing got enabled here, invoice request, and move forward the right, which invoice got enabled. Here you can see. So here, where you can see the like serial, this got blue color. It got enabled over here. Serial approvals, right? And then this is called as a invoice document approvers. Here you can see there is a one blue dot icon is there. Click on that, go to rules. Now we can see the all the AP rules which got created in the application. So there are multiple already rules got created by the different people. So here you can see which already I created the this one test supervisory hierarchy. I will tell you how to create these things. As I mentioned in the slide here, if condition invoice header invoice amount is same or less than 5,000, keep that 5,000 here. Just mention 5,000, 5,000 same or less than 5,000, and then invoice header amount and invoice uh, amount less than 10,000. So then business unit name, if the business unit name is one business unit, then this is the approval has to be taken care. List builder is the supervisory, and then response type is required, level of sorry, number of levels 4. So here we need to notice one thing. This is common thing which you need to provide it here. As per Oracle standards, we have to provide the starting participant and top participant. So here I can give. So okay, and then top participant. As per the Oracle standard, in the rules, we can provide this is the final participant where you can approve it. So this is the common configuration which you need to provide it here. We should not change anything like that here until there is any requirement comes. And then action, auto action enabled. No, it is not going to go going to for the auto approvals, so that you can keep it as a false. Then auto action null. Rule name same as it is. Whatever you want to, you can provide it over here. So this is how you can give the or conditions based on the business requirement. Once you provided all the required fields over here, review once again and click on validate. If you go and click on validate, the system will validate all the rules what we given over here. If something went wrong, the message will display on the screen under the message tab and a dictionary object. So if something is populated over here, then we need to take a correctiveness of the action for that. That is how you have to understand here. So once looks everything is fine, then click on save and click on commit to task. Say OK. So now we'll perform one test case. Log into application with the FAS 11 student. This already I logged with the FAS 11 student. Notice here, this is the one I like it. So now let me create an invoice. Go tools, invoice, click on task panel, click on create invoice. Select US1 business unit, ABC vendor. Take any one common vendor or supplier. I am taking ABC consulting vendor. So give the INV 8989 invoice number, and I will giving $6,500. 6,000. Save and go to invoice action, validate. So now the tax cut applied here. Change the total value $7,085, and again do revalidation. Validate. Validation is completed. Now go to invoice action, select approval, click on initiate approvals. Now this invoice is submitted by FAS level student. So as per the assignee, as per the supervisory hierarchy approval, how it has to happen now? It will be assigning to the first level is that Christina Ryan. So let's see either it got assigned to the user or not. So where should I go and see that information? There is a two options we have. You can go and click on invoice action tab, view approval and notification history. If you go and click on that, it may take a while and update the things over here. In the meantime, what we can do as a best practice is that click on navigator, go to transaction console. So this is the page where you can see all the related approvals, either it got assigned or not, rejected, or like what are the issues. You can see all the things over here in this page. Okay. Now we can see here there are multiple different status are available here. Auto recovery, completed, draft, failed, yeah, in progress, stuck, and submitted. Now we can see ours in progress and see that this is the invoice number what we created. It got assigned to this guy, Krishna Rayan. So this is what we created invoice, right? Just click on that invoice. So this page will give a lot of like flexibility to understand about that assignee name over here. So now you can see here itself we can assign, we can see that either the supervisory approval hierarchy is working properly or not. So now we can see that submitted by FAS 11 student assigned to Christina Ryan. So now it is pending with the next level approval. Once we approve this one, it will go to the this guy as well as Ankit, Ankit, right? Ankit Kendi. And finally it will go to the William Taylor. So that is the 4 levels approval we have given over there. So this is how we can understand the supervisor hierarchy under the transaction console page. Now just go back to the AP invoice workbench. Click on invoice. Click on recent info tile. See, this is the invoice. Click on that. Go to invoice actions. Click on view approval and notification history. Now we notice it here. This is assigned to Christina Ria. So now we'll log in with the this user. sign out. So take as a Christian Ryan user ID. Welcome not 123 is the password for this guy. So now you can see the notification here, bell icon. Just click on bell icon notifications. You may notice it. It is received here. Notice it here. Action required, approval of so and so invoice number from so and so supplier. So if you want to approve right away on the screen itself here, you can click on approve. It will get approved. If you want to review the invoice, what has been entered by the user, who is the submitter as a FAS 11 student, just click on this hyperlink. So now we can see all the invoice information over here, saying that business unit, cost center, all the information says that from who submitted this invoice or created invoice, supplier side and business unit details, and then all the details related to distribution code combinations. Everything can be viewed under this page. Installment is so and so how much, and what is the due date, and the payment methods. All the things you can review before approving by the approvers. So here the approver can take action, either he or she can approve the button or reject the button. If you want to reject it, then they need to provide the proper justification why they are rejecting the invoice instead of approving, and then click on action. So there are multiple options over here, so we can perform the accordingly. If you want to delegate these things, that we'll discuss in the next session. Reassign and escalate and renew, suspend, withdraw. There are multiple things are there. So we can add certain comments also. We can add the certain comments also from here. Says that, like, I want to just approve or need more information, something like that. Whatever you wanted, you can enter over here as well the business process. Click on save and click on you can do whatever you want to update or edit something data over here by using this tab. And finally we can approve it. Just click on approve tab, approve, approved, submit. So this invoice is now approved by Christina Ria. Yeah. Now we'll log in with the who is the next approver here, Ankit. So we log in with the Ankit. So Ankit, so this is the user ID. Welcome. We can see here notification. It is received for the approval for the this guy as well as. Click on notification. Approve. See, notice it here. Cancel. From whom it is coming? Christina Ria. So it means that we are using the supervisory approval, right? Hierarchy approval. That is it is coming showing as a Christina Ria. So now just approve it. Approve. It got approved now. So go to Next level approver is the so and so person, this guy, William Taylor. So for her, first we need to change the password to log in it. Okay, let me log into FAS student. Let me change the password for her. So go to navigator, tools, security console, click on user, take this William Taylor name, search with that name, William Taylor. You can see in the down somewhere it is, this is the user. So take as a username here, William Taylor. Take it here, reset password, reset password, click on done. Just keep in mind, so now as a demo purpose I'm creating like I'm changing the password for the respective approvals, but in the real time it is not like that. Once we set everything is correctly, then automatically when you submit the invoices for approval, automatically it will routing through the respective supervisory hierarchy channels. So now log in with Jim Tyler. Welcome at 123. So we have this guy also received notifications here. So ours is that this is the one. Invoice number 8989. Just click on the hyperlink. You can notice the thing is here, received from whom? Ankit Kendi. Ankit Kendi, right? Just you can see here from Ankit Kendi. Okay, this is the final approval for me. Once you approve it, the final invoice got approved from the respective approvers, and now you can see that information also. Click on submit. So now log out from this guy, log in with the initiator who has submitted the invoice, FAS student, right? FAS law student. Log in with that user ID, confirm FAS level student. So now the submitter might be received your notification says that it got approved, right? We'll see that notification over here. Yeah, notifications we have 5. Click on 5 notifications. Here notice it here, it got approved. It got when approved now. So approval of invoice so and so number from so and so got approved. So now go to the payable application, click on invoice, recent info tile, see the invoice number 8989. View approval and notification system. Now we notice it here. Initially it got submitted by FS 11 assigned to Christina Rian, and here you can see commented. We added one comment, right? That is what it is saying about it, and then sent to approved by this guy Christina, and then it went to Ankit Kendi, assigned to Ankit Kendi, and come down approved by Ankit Kendi and assigned to William Tyler's, finally approved by William Tyler's. So this is how we can see all the information at the front end. So here you can see the comment, right? Just go and click on look at the comment box. Let's see what it is displaying on the screen. Yeah, you can see the total information about it here. Creation date, author, and so on. So it is coming over here. Just yeah, this is how we can see the all the information. Approval, right? So likewise, you can see the respective information here. So this is all about how to define supervisory approval hierarchy for AP invoice in the Fusion payable application. Now let me go back in the navigator, tools, transaction console. This is the one of the very good functionality in the Fusion application. Either the invoice has been assigned to the respective person or it is the respective approver or not. From here only you can see that information. So previously, like I have shown that under the in progress status. Now it is the task is completed, right? And we can see that invoice under the completed status. Click on that. In the right hand side, you can see here. Just click on invoice number. See here. When I see the first time, I mean, it's when submitted by this guy before approving by Christina Ria, it was only showing was submitted, approved, or assigned to Christian Ria. Now it is showing as a approved by the respective hierarchy level. First, second, third, right? That is how we can set a notifications as well as. Thanks for watching my video, and please do subscribe and share and like it. Thank you.